Welcome to studio. I'm very honored that we are part of this Krug event, and we're one of the Krug embassies here. Joining Michael's restaurant in Leeds, the man behind the curtain.
Thank you, Copenhagen, for having us here.
My dish is portrayed in the book, and it's grilled cabbage with a slow-cooked egg yolk, sauce of comté, and some truffles. Not that bad, huh?
I think with sparkling wine in general, it's the only real drink that can see an entire tasting menu through without any spoilage, but also be refreshing enough to constantly last. And kind of, I think to drink a lot of alcohol over a few hours can be a little bit tiresome, but there's something uplifting about drinking a champagne. And I think the reason to work with Krug in particular is that it's undoubtedly the best. And you know, when you work in Michelin-starred and ambitious restaurants that are pushing forward with food, then you don't accept anything other than the best you possibly can. So if you have the opportunity to work directly with a maison like Krug, then it's to be taken advantage of, definitely.
I'm very inspired about what Michael's cooking is about. Especially, you know, I think it was extremely intelligent and beautiful with the cupcake. Yeah. I think it's very surprising. I love the surprises. The boost from the passion fruit I had that in, and I was like, wow, that was fucking spectacular.
Yeah. Japanese potato starch called obilato, and it's used for dysphoria, I believe it is. You know, the fear of like swallowing tablets. So they wrap them in this paper and throw them. So they give them to old people that can't swallow a tablet, and it's just painted in cocoa butter. So it dissolves in water, but it'll hold in oil. It'll hold the fat. So it's brushed in melted cocoa butter, which then sets, so that the wet kind of praline and the wet passion fruit doesn't melt through it. Yeah, but my favourite dish of Torsten's was the sole with the rib. Yeah. Like, the attention to detail was phenomenal, and it's a fairly humble fish, if you don't mind me saying, but it tastes like real top end gear, and I think that's always great, you know. I think anyone can make like a fillet steak or a turbot.
You know, the social media today is very, very strong, so you can communicate on Twitter or Instagram, or you follow each other and get inspired through the pictures and the tweets, and you know, I think it's amazing to follow each other's, you know, starting on your own career. Starting to see your mates also getting the success and see where they takes it. I think that's, you know, when we talk about it, gives me goosebumps. But thanks to Krug, we work together, but Krug also brought us together.
Yeah, I think that's super important to mention, because you know, a restaurant is 25 covers today with 38 in Leeds. You can't make enough money from that to warrant flying a team of chefs over into Europe or over to the UK, which I know is still in Europe. But it's an expensive thing. It's a difficult thing to do, and when you've got the backing from a champagne house like Krug, it makes it pretty sick.
Yeah, and it makes it fun, and it makes it very interesting. And you know, there's also one of the things why I want to flirt with a house like Krug is that they also bring me some. Yeah. You know, it's not just, you know, for us to sell the drinks and be like disciples for it or something crazy about it. But it's more like it also, you know, brought us together. We worked together in France where we actually did the photos, and it was super fun as well.
Yeah,
seeing the food, and we were out to enjoy it afterwards, and you know, talking and mingling, and you know, you see if there's any chemistry, and that's also why when I was asked, so you want to do like a embassy swap, I immediately said yes to working with you. So, and no to another guy.
No names mentioned.
No.